just survived a mass layoff. Your vision is clear. You know you have to keep your productivity up in order for you to keep your job. If you ever feel like your productivity drops when certain coworkers get involved, not all workplace challenges stem from workload. Sometimes it's about the people. Clock in, because today we're going to break down the 3 types of coworkers you need to avoid, how they could be quietly killing your productivity, and what you can do to prevent it. Welcome to the Employment Space. This channel is designed to provide you a 360-degree view of the employment relationship directly from an employment attorney. Let's get into today's content. Now, the first type of coworker you need to avoid is one that I refer to as the calendar king or queen. Now, this is the coworker that thinks they look productive and valuable to the organization because they keep trapping everyone in a meeting talking about the same things over and over again about the same project. Now, this is a productivity eater because it's wasting valuable time that you could be investing in the actual project, right? So when you receive a meeting invite from the calendar king or queen, you don't have to automatically accept it. Not all of the time. You could shoot back a message that says, hey, what is this meeting about? Or you can see if your attendance is optional. Also, if possible, limit the access that people have to your calendar. That can also use other platforms to kind of manage the project, which means this calendar king or queen could do the same thing by using things like a Monday board or an Excel spreadsheet or some other platform that operates as an instant messenger. That way, this calendar king or queen, when they get the itch to kind of talk about the same things over again, you can push them toward productivity by having these other platforms then to check the status of the project. And for you to maintain your productivity, you can check these same platforms to keep up with any questions that need to be answered and any project pivots. The second coworker you need to avoid is what I call the acting manager. And I emphasize acting because this individual is not only not your manager, they're no one's manager and they don't have any experience as management. And this person is a productivity eater because they're always creating issues and injecting unnecessary pressures on a project, which ends up wasting time. So what do? Is to set out some sort of initial email communication that is going to kind of have a brief description, if you will, and you can make it as detailed as you want to. You can even list most of the tasks and to whom the tasks are assigned. You can make that a part of the email communication. But at the beginning of this project, I would draft some sort of email and issue an email communication, not only with this acting manager, but include their actual manager, CC their actual manager, and yours as well. And what this does is sets clear boundaries for this acting manager to focus on their work. Now, the third type of coworker you need to avoid, I'm going to need a little bit more time on. You must beware of this individual in the workplace, especially if you're partnering with them, because they can have such a constant negative impact on your productivity. So much so that I've given this person 2 titles. The first is called the panic pinger, who also becomes the puppet master. This coworker, infiltrates. The panic pinger is an individual who, no matter what crosses their desk, they treat it like an emergency. It can be the smallest task, but for some reason, they have to get it done now, and they will drag everyone into a meeting about everything. And if they just manage themselves properly, they can actually plan to complete the project at another time. But now they want to manipulate everyone to become a part of their world. So that means they're going to contact you through meetings. They're going to contact you behind the scenes. And in order for you to maintain your productivity, you have to understand that you are their coworker, not their therapist. When this person comes to you in an attempt to manipulate you into their world or whatever's going on in their work world, you need to push the onus of that assignment or whatever's going on with them back on them. If you can say something like, listen, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out, or I don't have enough context to get involved, or I may not be the best person to seek this advice from because I wasn't there, or, I wasn't a part of that conversation, so I don't have that person's side of the story, right? So make sure that you push the onus of that project back on that person. Make them responsible for engaging in the workplace relationships without so much unnecessary drama, but also make them responsible for completing their own tasks, right? Without getting you involved in manipulation or treating everything like an emergency. Okay, everyone, I'm going to stop here. I could talk about the fog machine as well as the idea thief, but I may just leave that for a short or two. Let me know in the comment section if you've experienced any of these or any others that were not listed. Tell me what you call them without giving me any names. Don't leave any company names either. And let me know what you've done to maintain your productivity. Okay? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you the next time. I'm clocking out.